Today's February 22nd. Today's quote is called, "Love is our nature." The soul's nature is love. All expressions of love in this world are a manifestation of the soul's need to find and express divine love. This is why things do not satisfy us. There's a program called the 12-Step Program, and it's a very God-conscious way to overcome an addiction. One of the things they teach is very nice. They say, you have a hole in your heart, and it's in the shape of God, and you're trying to fill that hole with other things. It may be intoxication, it may be gambling, it may be illicit sex, it may be codependency, it may be many things. They have many programs. But whatever the addiction is, it's the same principle. You need God. God is that emptiness within you that's lacking, and you're trying to fulfill it with something else. So what they mean is that every need ultimately has its original expression in the need to find God. That's what we want. And then it perverts itself, as we know, as Prabhupada has told us, that lust is a perversion of love. And if lust is a perversion of love, that means that everything we're doing to satisfy ourselves, other than devotional service, is a perversion, and we're trying to fill the hole in our heart with something other than Krishna, and it doesn't work. So that in everything we're doing, there's this yearning to find that relationship with Krishna. Every relationship we have, ultimately, there is this yearning to find our relationship with Krishna. Every desire we have to enjoy ultimately is motivated on the deepest level, at least motivated by this yearning for the soul to find its connection with Krishna. And that is why when you come to Krishna consciousness, you finally feel somewhat satisfied. But that is also why we become dissatisfied in Krishna consciousness when we become overwhelmed, overcome by the mode of passion, because Krishna says in the Gita, the nature of the mode of passion is unlimited desires, which can never be fulfilled. Of course, you know the example, pouring fuel on fire. And many of us, unknowingly and unwittingly, sometimes become caught up in this endless cycle of wanting more, never having enough, which is very much stimulated by social values, media, and so forth, which encourages us to feel that we're empty, we're not whole, we don't have enough, we need more. There's many things in our life that if we just had, we would be happy. If everyone in the world didn't buy into that, our economy as we know it would fall apart, because we would only live with what we need. Look at your house, look what's in your room, and you will see that about 80% of what you own or what you have, you don't really need. It's only about 20% of what we own that we actually need, we actually utilize. They say, if you look in your closet, you're probably only wearing 20% of what's in your closet. So we've bought into this kind of illusion that we need these things to make us happy, when in fact it's Krishna that we need. And it's Krishna that we want, and that's what the heart is yearning for. So it's nice to remember this. Every time I'm thinking, this will make me happy, or I want this, or I have to have this, or I have so many desires to fulfill, that ultimately it's Krishna that's going to make me happy. For example, in our workshop on marriage, we teach an important principle, that the purpose of marriage is not really to make you happy, because if you think this person is going to make you happy, it's not exactly true. Krishna is the one who's going to make you happy. If, because of that relationship, you two become more Krishna conscious, then yes, you will help one another be happy, not because you're making one another happy, but because you're helping one another be Krishna conscious. So in any relationship where two people come together and they help one another be Krishna conscious, yes, they will make one another happy. But to think that person or that object or that thing can make you happy independently of Krishna is an illusion. For example, you think money can make you happy, and you might say, well, if I had more money, it would make me happy. It's not true. It's what you do with the money. If I had this, it would make me happy. It's what you do with it. If I had this new computer, it would make me happy. Well, what are you going to do with it? Are you going to use it to serve Krishna? Or are you going to use it to just waste time? So it's not the object that makes you happy. It's not the person that makes you happy. But it's how you utilize it. So that's the idea. If we connect everything in service, it fulfills that need to connect with Krishna. And then you can say those things will make me happy if I use them for Krishna. And if I don't, they're not the right things to fill up that empty hole within me. Because that empty hole is begging, is asking for love. I want love. I want love of God. Give me that. That's what I need. I don't need anything else. Hare Krishna.